According to the Canadian Centre for Food Integrity, 47% of Canadians are very concerned about the cost of food. Today we're going to show you how to cook flavor-packed fresh meals for less than $3 per serving without sacrificing on the variety. Stick around to find out how we do it and how you can do it too. I'm George Hudson. I work as a sous chef at a local restaurant to support my young family, so I know a thing or two about stretching that grocery dollar. I'm a big proponent of cooking from scratch, and I do that by shopping the flyers and planning my meals around what's on season and what's on sale. I'm here to show you how you can eat balanced, nutritious meals on a budget. First up is a hearty Italian soup that you'll have on the table in under an hour. Pork and pasta e fagioli. In this pot, I've got some water already boiling, and I'm going to add a generous amount of salt and any small shaped pasta. You're going to want to cook this until the pasta is tender but still firm. Got ground pork here browning in the pot. I'm going to get some nice caramelization and color on there. Bit of seasoning. Ground pork is one of the most affordable meat proteins you can find these days. I was able to buy this on sale for $3.29 per pound, but even without a sale, we're looking at less than $5 per pound for lean ground pork, and that's really great value. Lean ground pork is affordable, flavorful, and extremely versatile, and can be used without hesitation in any recipe you traditionally make with ground meat. In this recipe, we're also going to stretch our protein by adding beans. So this 1 pound of meat is going to make 6 generous servings of soup. Now, onion and garlic can join that browned pork for about a minute. Often, I find when people are trying to save money, they buy less fresh produce, but like most things in the kitchen, it's all about balance. So we are using an affordable protein that frees up some budget for the vegetables, and most importantly, we shopped with a plan. We're using some very versatile and affordable veggies, and are going to get double duty out of these ingredients. Once the onion and garlic are nice and fragrant, we can add the carrots, celery, broth, beans, tomatoes, and passata. Now, I want to talk about this ingredient for a moment because passata sounds fancy, but you don't have to be scared of the label. It's just an uncooked tomato puree that's been strained of seeds and skins. If you can't find it in the grocery store, or it's not the most affordable option, you can substitute 1 part tomato paste to 2 parts water. Give all that a nice stir together and bring it to a boil before adding dried basil, oregano, rosemary, red pepper flakes, and fresh parsley. Now we'll simply cook this down until the flavors all mingle and the carrots are tender, which should take about 25 minutes. Food security is something we take very seriously here at Great Tastes. The sponsors of this video are Manitoba Pork and the Manitoba Egg Farmers. The farmers who make up these organizations work closely with Harvest Manitoba to supply fresh, local food to Manitobans in need all year round. They also use science-based best management practices and take advantage of efficiencies to produce a safe, sustainable, and affordable product for consumers. We feel privileged to be sharing these stories and recipes with you. And if you can take one thing away from this video that helps you on your journey, we're glad you're here. Okay, so our soup is close. We're going to add in our pasta now. So we don't want that pasta to overcook, but we want just enough time that it soaks up some of those flavors. This hearty meal, loaded with protein and nutritious, fresh ingredients, only cost us $2.99 per serving. It also makes a big batch, so you may even have leftovers. Let's face it, efficiency in the kitchen is all about saving money and time. Now we're going to use some of the ingredients left over from making the soup and turn them into a completely different meal, because that's really the big takeaway. Fresh ingredients can find their way into a budget-friendly meal plan as long as they don't go to waste. Eggs in Purgatory is a unique Italian dish which combines eggs, sausage, and a tomato sauce to make a super satisfying and comforting meal. We'll start by sauteing onion until translucent. People often say, "Oh wow, you work in a kitchen, you must be great with the onions." No. Really sad Johnny's not here. Then we're going to add 2 sausages squeezed out of their casings. And now this little bit of meat goes a long way. It's not the star of the show, but it already has added a ton of flavor to this sauce. As it browns, add diced bell pepper, garlic, and chili flakes. Now this is also a great time to add anything that might be about to go in the fridge, be it some mushrooms, grated zucchini, or some cooked sweet potato from Sunday dinner. Once things have softened in this pan, I will add the tomato sauce. And we're going to season with salt, pepper, some basil, oregano, and parsley. Nice rough chop on the parsley, just to help release some of those fresh flavors. Here comes the fun part. We're gonna crack our first egg. We're going to make a few small indents in the tomato mixture and get those eggs right inside. We're going to crack our eggs into a small dish first so we can ensure that no shell ends up in the dish itself. The eggs become the star protein in this dish, and it's such a unique and flavorful way to cook them. Eggs are affordable, versatile, and nutritious. They make a great addition to your meals, whether it be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So we'll get that lid on top, and the steam will help cook the top of the eggs. I'll end up just right. Okay, I think our eggs are just about done, so we're gonna lift off this lid. Nice, you can see the whites are cooked, but those yolks are still gonna be runny underneath. You can smell the heat from the chili flakes and the sausages. Really nice. So now we're gonna sprinkle with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and fresh parsley just for the garnish there. And I'll give this a taste. Wanna make sure our heat and our seasoning is good. Really nice flavor coming through. The heat is lovely, and the fact that we're using a case sausage, you've got lots of flavor in the sausage already, so it's really complex, really rich. So we cut off a piece of that bread, you'll dip it right in there. That yolk kind of mixes in with the sauce. It's really lovely, meant to be enjoyed with family and friends. Now, our team tested this recipe, and we were able to make it for $2.57 per serving, and we had a ton of ingredients left over. So check out our shorts to see what else I made from this grocery haul. Once again, the Italians get home cooking right. Simple ingredients, prepared with care, and it doesn't break the bank. You can find links to both recipes in the caption below. Let us know in the comments what ingredients linger in your fridge too long, and we'll help give you a recipe to use it up.